Let's try this again. Shall we? I have been allowed to have internet back for now. 2 streams in 1 day. Ooh. You guys are gonna get spoiled. I named this one 0.5. Welcome back, everybody.
This is the Sound Redemption.
Okay, may as well. Why not? Indeed. Very true. Very true. Anyway. What's up, everybody? A second stream. We're live. Let's try this again. Okay. I got coxed. Internet went down. Didn't come back. Had to reset modem, router, all that. Still didn't come back, and now it's back. So I don't know if it'll stay back or if it's gonna go back out. I have no idea. If you're a VOD watcher, go back a VOD. You missed one. If you're not a VOD watcher, welcome back to the live. Let's try and get this rolling again. I don't know what the last thing that happened was. All I know is I have 760K, and I was ostensibly going to look about maybe either, what was I doing? I just sold a bunch of stuff here. So if it blinked, I sold a bunch of things to LaFiral and I got some money. I don't know anything else. That's all I know. I'm just as confused as you are. I'm probably just trying to make some more money. Because there's a couple good ways to do that. I can't believe 2 atlases is not enough to hold all this stuff. I'm tempted to just like actually take a trip. I don't know if I can make enough money back. But it's tempting. It is oh wait, no, I'm being attacked. That's what it was. We have to go home. I have to go home now. I have to go home. To Aemon. Because Tritakian is sending a mercenary squad to take me out. There's a crisis happening in our colony area. And the result is Tritakian is sending a mercenary hit squad. Because I am a marketplace competitor to them, even though we are in the same faction. Don't think about it too hard. It doesn't have to make sense. Home sweet home. Wait, I just had an idea. I have been wanting another tug for our slower ships. I can actually just have one custom made. That would be pretty easy. I could just have them produce an ox. And then they'll make it for me. It's a good idea. Alright, let's turn the transponder on. Tritakian is cutting my connection. They're supposed to be my friends. Now they're my frenemies. Okay. Home to the capital. We are back. What else is going on here? I believe we're just waiting on the night, like this red hamster to finish its growth. We're making a little bit of profit here. It's good. House cat's making a ton of profit once it's actually getting all of its supplies. Yeah, we're making good money right now. Here's what I should be doing. Maybe I should be waiting next to the inner system jump point. And I can catch them on the way in. That's pretty smart, right? Like, what are the odds they go to the outer system jump point? I can just be, like, system police. Luddic Path? What are you guys doing here? Harry their retreat. And then just go back. Chat, can you just infinitely harry their retreat? Does it cost you anything? Is this not OP broken? Am I crazy? Because it took them down 40% combat readiness. If I do it again, it takes some of them down to 30% combat readiness. And then I just wait. And then I interact with them again. And now when I pursue them, their combat readiness is very low, and they might have some malfunctions. Alright, second in command, you can handle this. To be honest. Why do I have a phase strike destroyer in my fleet? Wait, where did these come from? Alright, they blew them up. Good job. Thank you for not making me do that. Who's in my fleet? What are you guys doing down here? You're not supposed to be here. Anyway, chat, welcome back. Welcome back. Internet is stupid and we should delete it. I think. Who is fighting the hegemony right here? Do they need help? They might, I guess. They have 3 cruisers. All right. I'll have my people work on it. What do I want to fly? I'll just keep it easy and fly the Tempest. The stream is alive! It is alive. Hopefully this isn't just like a blip. You know, like... I was applying CPR to my internet connection and it came back for a second to say goodbye, you know? Hopefully it's not that. I don't recognize this music either. Look at how tanky this dude is. Just a comical amount. Let's go get these nerds. Starting with you. A couple of them are retreating, but that's okay. Rip that guy, oh my god. Yo, whoever's flying this ship, that's not mine, this is my allies, but like, let them retreat. We got the system authorities are going to take it from here, sir. I understand that you're just a dedicated citizen. But we can handle it. And if they get away, they get away. Shoot their engines out. Are you serious, bro? Alright, well, they should be significantly weakened. Alright, also give me 1 sec, chat. They're still there. Second in command, you handle this. Maybe the sim will go better. Alright, yeah, I got most of them. I only have 101 supplies. That's not good. Well, I was gonna like hang out here in front of the gate, but yeah, we're literally gonna run out of supplies unless I go do something. Let's go to Red Hamster right here. Maybe we can just borrow some from them. 100K? Expensive, dude. Oh yeah, the the Katana Zero soundtrack is like all over the place. See, we need to rebuild combat readiness and keep an eye out for this mercenary fleet. Why are there Luddic dudes all over the place? All right, well, pursue them. Order your second in command to handle it. Just keep sending the same fleet and... That's good enough. I mean, honestly, they're doing better in the sim than I would probably be doing here. We gotta clean this system up. Now, we're not getting any patrol fleets yet. I really want to queue up another industry. Like, I really want to patrol HQ, but it's 300K. You know what I'm saying? But we really need one. But we do really need one. The requisite hangars, maintenance bays, command control center, barracks, and logistics ops required to project force throughout a star system. Once established, militarized patrols will hunt pirates and protect friendly convoys. It's going to cost me some upkeep. And it's going to cost me 300,000 credits up front, but it is going to give us a stability bonus and a ground defense strength bonus. So if it gives us a stability bonus and we're already at 10 stability, do you think we should build this somewhere where we don't have 10 stability? What do you think? Also, what soundtrack is this, chat? I don't know what that is. How does this keep happening? Is there a benefit to having more than one patrol in each system? Do they each additively apply to one another? All right, let's go down. Is it X4 time? Okay, let's get some. Yeah, we'll get some space tunes. I'm trying to get. There we go. I found it. Hi, Tal. How are you today? Annoyed because the stream cut out and the internet died. Which, of course, I love having happen 3 hours into my stream and resetting everything from scratch. I love that. And I love having multiple tiny VODs and disconnecting everyone from the stream when they're chilling. What's up, H-Star Killer? How's it going, dude? Okay. Patrol has item that requires hot, extra hot planet. Yeah. Here's the issue. This is gonna sound kind of dumb, but the only reason I don't want to put it here is because I don't want a bunch of fleets hovering inside of a corona. I assume that they'll be concentrating there. On Red Hamster. We do have extreme heat, but I feel like they're just going to be sitting inside of a corona losing combat readiness the whole time. Maybe that's not going to happen. But what are the odds I even find that item? I would rather just buff the 8 stability to 9. So I think I'm going to do that. I valued the extra stability. Now, I guess we'll get the extra stability if we build other things. But also, thematically, it makes sense the Patrol HQ is on the system planet that has heavy industry on it. I don't know. Let's go with it. Lock it in. 300k. And how many days? 60. That's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. My supplies. War is expensive. Oh my god, yeah, our supplies are... Chat, why is my Hyperion at 1% combat readiness? Oh, I'm in the solar flare! That's so big? The solar flare is... Okay, the hitbox on that thing is massive. Well, now I got other problems. Yeah, the hitbox is just huge, dude. I can't even get in there. Jesus, dude. Why is this such a pain in the ass? Oh my god. I gotta sit in system because there's this supposed, like, Tritachian fleet coming to get me. And at the same time... all this other stuff's going on. And I'm about to lose a ton of money. I gotta babysit my system. I can't leave it for more than a month at a time. And I'm going broke. All of the above, dude. I can't wait until the mercenary fleet sneaks into my system while I'm gone, destabilizes the entire area before I get there, and then I go back to losing a ton of money every month. It's gonna be great. But anyway, I'm curious how big their mercenary fleet is gonna be. All right, I'm gonna ditch that. Buy some fuel. Now we only have 200K. See, I need to go do a bounty to make some quick cash, but that involves leaving my base defenseless. But I did really need some fuel. And back we go. Our fleet is so thick that the back and forth, even though it's pretty short, just is a huge resource drain. That is 128K. All right, we have to somehow make money before the next month rolls over, I think. We might have one more month of profitability. Why is there just a Medusa out here just sitting? I gotta salvage it. I kind of wish if we had like the sensors in the system built, like these makeshift sensor arrays. I wish you could share the knowledge of where enemies are. We have this awkward situation now where one of my colonies just grew to size 4, but I don't have enough money to build an industry there. Oh, I think I found them. They're here. That's a scary fleet, if I do say so myself. The only upside is they don't have much cruiser support, but they do have a Paragon and 2 Astrals with 3 D-mods each. Oops, all capitals. S-mods, yeah, S-mods. They have mods. They have the mods. What am I gonna do? Not fight them? And there's more fleets than that. I think we win this, but only because they don't have any cruisers. But it's gonna be tough. Accept the comm request. Tactic Star Operational Command Fleet acknowledging. The fleet commander looks to a display. Fleet of Captain Bislock Brannigan. I will note for your benefit that your ident is included within our operational contract. Now, I don't make a habit of discussing contractual fulfillment details with the target, but I can pay them 500,000 credits to raid a different system. Nah, I don't have any money. One of us is gonna have to die. You understand. Alright, this one we will have to accumulate more deployment points. Here's the thing, I really need the omens. Because they're gonna have fighters scattered all over. Of course, they get both nav buoys. Just every time, dude, every time. Omen for you. This is the type of fight that we're probably gonna want the destroyers to escort the cruisers, because the cruisers are going to be the bruisers. We pay the iron price. I mean, it's going to be more than, it's going to be steel price for us. We'll get some more deployment points up to 240 here in a second. They got both nav buoys immediately. Cool. And they captured the other comm relay. How'd they get there so fast? Alright, we took a nav buoy. We're having trouble with the other one, though. Look at this dude showing off. I hate these ships. Kinda hate them, though. Alright, I need to give some orders. We got 27 extra points, so let's bring somebody in. I feel like we benefit from getting the Fury, but then I can't do anything else. I'm gonna say let's just bring in the other Eagle for now. I think we're missing it. So, I feel like I need to give some orders. But, I'm not really sure what. Oh, that dude is real screwed. I don't really want to try taking out the monitor, but then he's just going to take over all of my stuff. Oh, there's... Okay, I found the big boy. Eagle, you start heading in there. The Aurora should be fine. With some support. And then these two are just kind of harassing my other Eagle, which is obnoxious. I'm gonna try shifting to the left so the Paragon has some space. Alright, I guess we're focusing the big dog with the Fortress Shield. Oh god. Eagle, please. Oh lord. We might have a problem, chat. We may have a problem. We are so dead. Yeah. Yeah. Why is this Paragon kicking my Paragon? Like, okay, here's the thing, chat. Their Paragon Astral combo is kicking the ass of my Paragon Astral Eagle combo. What's up with that? I just feel like they have a lot more ships fielded than I do. See, like, my Paragon is getting just steamrolled. I need this Eagle to get back into the fight, and we need support from our cruisers. Oh, we are so screwed, dude. mean, help's on the way. I don't know if it got here fast enough. Okay, I mean, here's the issue. F. Huge F. Ow. Well, chat, it's been a good run, dude. It's been a good run, man. They're just better than me. Cox cursed us. Honestly, it's just the crisis system, man. It's like it's already hard enough. This is just one fleet. There's like 4 mercenary fleets in the system that are probably all like this. And I know it's not just me, because I know there's at least a few other chatters who have succumbed to the crisis system as well. Anyway. I'm DED dead, dude. I got deployment points. It's kind of late, but it's a little late to win against an Astral Paragon. I don't know how I beat this crisis, but it was worth it. Oh, I didn't beat it. Never mind. Yeah, rip. That was a quick turnaround. That was a fast turnaround. Rip. That's a GG. Yeah, these dudes are extremely well outfitted, yeah. You can see what their armaments are. Some of them are a little messy. But this dude, look at the Paragon. If that isn't the cockiest build for Paragon ever. Quad plasma. And then over here we have dual ion. And they have all of every single one of their fighters is either broadsword or these little bomb phase ships. The Flash. I don't know if there was any easy, direct way of dealing with this fleet in my game, even with saves coming. I can pay them to leave, but I don't have any money. Because I can't go earn it, because I keep having to sit inside my system for this. So it's like a vicious cycle. Alright, I'm just going to use my 1 save scum per Iron Man to reload and see what happens. Or you can just let them wreak havoc on your entire system and not fight them. But that's lame. I think what makes it feel not fun is there's only 2 ways to deal with it. There's three ways to deal with it, and none of them are very satisfying. You either take a fight that is a gross mismatch. By the game standard, they're a 3-star difficulty, which the game thinks means they're better than you. So the game knows they're better than you, right? So option 1 is just fight uphill battle. Option 2 is don't fight and let them ruin everything. Or option 3 is pay them money. Like, when I think of a crisis that is like a deep system, I'm thinking an intricate, like, story method way of dealing with things, you know? Like, there should be, like, option 4. Try Tachyon, because their whole shtick is that you have, are competing for market share with them. Why not have an option that involves the economic side of things, right? Like, you agree not to sell this product for this many months, like the embargo or something. Like, something relevant to what the crisis actually is, and have some, like, RP decisions. What if we go attack their capital? Uno reverse card. That's the thing. This fleet is 5 times stronger than the Tritachyon is in my game. But that's probably a nexerelin issue. Because check this out. On the scoreboard, Tritachyon is the weakest faction by population in the whole game. So that's probably an issue, like I said, with Nex. We're supposed to be stronger than them, to some extent. They don't even have heavy industry. Anyway, I save scummed. These guys all have 3 S mods built in, which is just, yeah, they're freaking insane. And that's, again, only 1 fleet. Here's a second one. Also 3-star difficulty. They're taking over my nav buoys now. And they're flying side by side. By the way, there's a third one. Here's the third one. Here's a 4th one. Yeah, 4th one. And they're just going ham, dude. In my .95 version of a run, I was dealing with fleets with 10+ capital hegemony ships with a bunch of S mods. That'll happen. What's an S mod? It's the opposite of a D mod. It's like a bonus and not a negative. There are apparently different ways to handle the crisis. No Jeff, though. Okay, but when you say apparently, do you know what makes it not a fun system? It's the fact that to say apparently, that means that you had to read up on it to participate in it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that would make it the only system in the game that you need to go to the Tarkov wiki to figure out how you're supposed to handle it outside of just playing the game, because it's too obscure the way that it's written. Because all it says is, well, I guess we're already in the crisis. Now it's just building back up to another crisis. And we got 3 separate primary threats all at the same time. And how am I supposed to go interact with the pirates, interact with the Luddic Path, and interact with the Tritachyon when they are all in my system? At different, like they take, like the pirates are in here, they're destabilizing. Then the Luddic Path comes in, they're destabilizing. Then Tritachyon comes in and they're destabilizing. At what point during all of that am I supposed to go and like use the alternative methods of interacting with them? You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to delay the major faction crises. Yeah, that one just went pew! That one just shot straight in. And here's the Tritakian commerce rating. It just says they need to be convinced. That's all it says. How? Go read the wiki. That's it. I can see recent one-time factors. Industries on Tritakia. So I have to attack their industries or attack their trade fleets or attack the commerce raiders according to the recent one-time factors. There's no other information. So here's what I'm gonna do. Well, I can't fight these guys, so I'm just gonna let them do whatever they want. I'm gonna go. I think they only have 2 worlds total. So I'm gonna go to one of their worlds and I guess see if there's anything I can do. We'll just go check it out. Let's go see. I think this is something that X4 struggles with as well, which is an over-reliance on its framework campaign to inform sandbox events. It always comes back to the campaign somehow. Like, I don't even know if this will do anything, but all I know is I can't help them in the other system, so it is what it is. Just let them shit on the colonies, I guess. I mean, we're gonna have a patrol HQ in 10 days, but that's not good enough either by itself. Yeah, you can't talk to administrators. I was wondering if you could do that. I'm giving a speech on a Tritakian table, I guess. I gained some crew. Okay. No. I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry that happened. Leave alliance. Request a fleet. Mission defense. Aiming the capital. Task force strength. Yes, as many as you can. It's gonna take 3 weeks to arrive. I don't know. Do whatever you can do. Yeah, I'm asking Tritakian to send a fleet to defend against the Tritakian mercs. It's exactly what I'm doing. I'm desperate. But no, this is not Nexerelin's fault. Nexerelin has no impact on the crises. Crises are all vanilla. Defense of House Cat failed. Faction Byzantine. Alright, let's go see what they're doing. We're getting raided. We're getting freaking raided. We got friendly Tritakian traders while they're simultaneously raiding us. But yeah, I think the biggest problem is even if you take my debt 40K out of it, we would not have turned a single dollar profit on these colonies yet. And we've invested millions of credits. We have nothing to show for it yet. There's no benefit whatsoever. Only negatives. Right? Like, I haven't made a cent. Even if you take the 47,000 debt away, I'd still be net negative. And we have no other functional benefit to us other than like free storage for our ships. And it's gonna take years to get the money back on that to make it have been a worthwhile investment. And then on top of that, we've got these constant crises. Zero stability, recent unrest, food shortage. Where are the people who did this to you? Anyway, you know things are bad when even Smilk is like, yeah, I think this is not a good thing. Yeah, I think maybe these guys are a little cracked. Peace between the Tritakian and Persian League. I don't know, dude. Sure. I think most games of Starsector end before you even get to the colonization stage anyways. So it'd be nice if there were more reasons to continue on through the colonization phase and not more reasons to restart. Did they already go? I'm not really sure. I don't see anybody else around here. All I know is I got $4,000. Where happened to my money? Did I spend it? All right, well, I'm gonna go broke, so I'm just gonna salute and leave them to their fate. But yeah, I'm hitting the point where I can't, like, 382K for a bounty that has 5 capitals. I'm never ever gonna win that. This one's winnable. For only $100,000 less, I only have to fight 2 capitals. But that's 300K. Wait, what? That one's 300K and it's 5 capitals. A volcanic world. In a trinary star system. Alright, I gotta leave you guys to your fate. Maybe the hegemony will help. I don't know if they can help. I don't see any mercenaries there, though. Okay, well, we're about to go bankrupt. But yeah, the way that, okay, another way to describe the issues that I'm having right now are the core gameplay loop. Why are my monthly expenses 335K? Is it because every single colony lost me money because of the raids? Bro. It rains, it pours, man. $60K for administrators. You bought a ton of supplies from your colonies. False. You literally just made some bullshit up and wrote it in chat. We're down 23,000 credits from our capital because we're not exporting anything. Because I guess all the mercenaries did what they set out to do. House Cat's down 20K, Escape Line's down 62K. I need to stop doing hazard pay on one of these. That's not gonna save us. Yeah, stability's at 0 on every planet because of the mercs. So, minus 10 unrest. I could fix that, but I have to pay, guess what? More money. Like, millions. I think this is game over. I went through this. Smilk? I think I don't see any way around it. Let me explain. So, if all of my colonies have 0 stability for recent unrest, if memory serves, they take 3 months per unrest point. So 10 unrest at worst would take 30 months in game. For the record, I'm pretty sure. So it's almost 3 years. We've only been playing for 20 years, over 8 streams now. You didn't have 500K, so now it costs 4 million to fix. True debt simulation. But anyway, while those are at 0 stability, we're going to be losing 300K a month. So I guess that's it. Or delete all your colonies. Basically. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. It just feels really bad to, like, I don't know. Super bad taste in the mouth to just be like, look at everything I've done over the last 8, 16, 24, 30, 40, like 60 hours of gameplay. And then one crisis is like, you out. Death spiral, bitch. Let's try again. Once your colonies become profitable again, it pays itself off. Kano, my colonies haven't been profitable ever. What do you mean again? There was never a profitable. They've always lost money. There's not any money there. I'm bankrupt. I got $0. And I'm gonna have $0 for 30 more months because they're gonna be taking 300K every month. That's like super debt. That's advanced debt, dude. All right, let's just, I don't know. I suspect they've tried to nerf colonies because if you know how to manage colonies, you snowball so the game becomes trivial. By the time you get to colonies, you're done anyway. That's like, okay, colonies being successful isn't the end game, it's just the after credit scene. In my opinion. It's supposed to be kind of like the reward for all the hard work you've put in up to that point. And feeling powerful. Like getting, because okay, that's what I was gonna say earlier. All of Starsector is built upon the same principle that is derived from games like Fishy or Igario. You start off as a potato, and then over time you become the most powerful potato in the galaxy. And it's that power fantasy of starting with like 1 or 2 or 3 ships, and then fielding this immaculately tuned killing machine fleet. And then colonies were there and represented a similar domino style where you start with a couple, like one colony, and then you end up with a series of colonies that cooperatively not only are profitable, but produce ships for you and blueprints, and then cool patrol fleets, and then maybe, if you're still sticking around, you can, like, try to go to war. So it feels like the purpose of the crisis system is to kind of, like, stamp you down when you hit that stage and keep you from getting to that. And it kind of throws a wrench into the entire, like, power escalation fantasy by just giving you overwhelmingly large, nigh impossible issue to deal with unless you've specifically read about it ahead of time and intentionally, like, know what it's capable of and what you need to do to avoid it specifically. So, like, if I were to play again, if I saw any crisis happen, I'm opening the wiki immediately. Because it doesn't seem like it's something that's handleable by just normal gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, you already have to know what it is before it happens. And if you experience it, quote unquote, naturally, then that's kind of like playing XCOM 2 War of the Chosen without knowing what the Chosen do. For example. It's hard. It's nigh impossible, actually. Especially if you're on, like, more than baby difficulty. Then it's borderline impossible. Oh, man. But yeah, if I had 500K banked, I would have already known. That's what I mean. Like, I would have to open the wiki, know, and we don't even know what happens after you do that. Like, does it make the whole thing go away? Do they come back later? I don't know. I wasn't gonna be able to raise 500,000 in cash before they were done murking my system. No way. They were... I would have to go all the way up here, do a bounty, come back. And then hope that they were still around afterwards. Dude, what are you guys doing? But yeah, like the in that situation, even the 500K could be like 500K. Someone in chat jokingly said in installments. That would unironically work. You just promise them future, like, there should be some kind of escalation, is what I'm saying. Where they come in, they go, you pay us this much money by this point in time, or else. Then we'll murk you. They kind of go straight to, like, the nuclear option, I feel like. God, these battle cruisers are huge. I guess we'll try and engage one. What's up, Sim? How's it going, dude? Good evening. These guys are a little scary. But I guess we're just gonna go in and see what happens. I don't even know if this dude has shields. He does. Just got my entire fighter group wiped out. Okay, here's the thing. Eliminate, eliminate, eliminate. Engage. And we need to back up. My flux is getting high. Got some other ships taking point for us, which is nice. Ready to go in for a second volley. Put some pressure on them, it looks like. Looks good. Let's engage this dude. We seem to have them surrounded right now. These guys are hard to kill, though. They have this little, like, exterior shield. Overload doesn't help them any, though. Alright, their scariest ships are still kind of on the bottom right. I respect the attempt. All right, I'm calling the fighters back. The big boys are coming in, and we need to make some more manual orders. They're getting reinforcements, though, because their fleet is just large. If we just keep taking out all the tiny baby ships, then we can focus on the big ones. All right, one of their cruisers is sort of getting away. I might just need to give some custom orders here. Goodbye, mule. All right, how about the Mora? Putting some pressure on the battle cruiser over here on the side, which is nice. They got a lot of missile racks on the side. Is that 6 harpoons? All right, we might need a little backup here. Maybe take out the lasher. Why does it say hound disabled? Oh, this is one of theirs. Never mind. Sweet double kill, dude. Okay. I think things are moving in the right direction. Am I crazy, or how is this happening over here? Did they get another one? Or did it just move? I feel like we're spread out a little bit. Perhaps a little too much. I feel like we're kind of letting them get away, it feels like. I can't help but feel like we're just kind of letting them get away. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go in on this, go in on that, go in on that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Time to die. This battle was kind of for show anyways. This is more of a symbolic loss than anything else. That's what all those side-mounted racks are for. Got in out of our depth. Bro, go in there. All right, you guys need to murder that guy and murder that guy. Kind of already won, you just need to win harder. Now murder that guy and engage that guy. Looks like our fleet will win. It's just 600 brave soldiers had to give their lives. Possibly more. Okay, clean them up. I don't think we need to send anybody else in here. I'm just observing the fleet. Deep breath, chat. Okay, I thought we might have lost. We lost in other ways. Let him go, recover our capital ship, Rip 620 crew. But guess what? It was okay. We got 311,000 in cash for winning that, and definitely not going to lose that on hiring / repairing / everything else that we have to do. Ghosts. Anyway, chat, I think that this run's dead. That fight was just kind of to distract me briefly. Peepo sad. Yeah, I think this run's dead. Like, even at its best, do you know how long it would take to fast forward through 30 months until stability's fixed? And that's if I wasn't gonna go bankrupt. And if you're bankrupt for too long, your crew deserts you. We just happen to have enough crew to staff our ships. I would have to earn 300K a month for like 3 months and like 250K for 3 months. Oh wait, where am I going? I'm out of fuel, I'm out of supplies, I'm out of money. One crisis is all it took. I don't think it's financially recoverable. You're about to find out what I'm talking about. Like, I can sell every single weapon in my entire storage. All class 4 and 5 survey data. All alpha cores, all beta cores, and just reset everything. That's just lame. I guess I could sell a corrupted nanoforge. But it's this thing, like, okay, let's say that I could get through financially. Do I really want to just hold shift for 30 months? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a long time. If you ask me, click the abandon button on the other 3 colonies and keep Stray Dog. Yeah, but like, that's not fun. That's like inverse fun. That's 4 colonies with an estimated 150K. What is refining? How much does refining cost? Like 300K? 100K. That's just like paying, getting a loan for 3+ million credits. They all have megaports. Patrol, we got a patrol HQ. We're saved. All right, but watch how much money I lose when the month ticks over. By the way, Dragobot, thank you for the 11-month sub earlier. Guess who just remembered their Amazon Prime password? Thanks for the Prime. Who's this? Giant Pirate Armada. Bro, really? $659,000 in monthly expenses because we had to pay $300K in debt. So now I have $350K in unpaid debt, and so it goes. It's going to continue like that. So now I'm going to owe $650K next month. And then $300K the month after that, and $300K the month. And then maybe it'll go down when we get one stability back. So that's what I meant when I'm telling you I don't think it's financially recoverable. Because even if I sold everything, that would pay for like, what, 3 months tops? That's it? Look, I don't even want to fight you. Oh, you're going to make me fight you. All right, we're just gonna watch. We're just gonna sit back and watch. Yeah, obviously liquidating all of your assets would save a lot of money, just like deleting my fleet would save a lot of supplies and fuel. But at what point is the amount of time it takes to recover worth just saying the game's over anyway? If you gotta delete everything that you own, that's the same thing as just starting a new campaign. That's just restarting with extra steps. Because you gotta wait another, like, 20 in-game hours just to get your shit back because of one bad crisis. Etal and starsector, not anymore. Broken heart. Nah, if I did another campaign, I would definitely mod out crises. 100%. Do it then. I just don't want to play for 60 more hours to get back to this point. I already put all of my blood, sweat, and tears into this run. And we've spent at least 3 streams just trying to make colonies worth investing in. They haven't been worth investing in the whole time, and then a crisis comes and just kicks in the teeth. Just a nut shot. Because my colonies have not done anything up till now. Now they do the opposite of anything. They do 300,000 in debt every month. Okay, to be fair, it's like 250K in debt because 50K is my nexerelin start. Like trying to be a small business owner in America. I tweaked the settings to reduce the rate at which they grow because by default its max is plus 60, which is still insane. What was the crisis? The Tritakian were upset that I was making money in the same market as them, so they escalated to sending a giant mercenary kill squad of 5 fleets, replete with 3 S-mod ships and officers and astrals and paragons. Yeah, I don't care about the allies, because that's nexerelin. Literally stronger than redacted fleets. Yeah. I had the same problem in my game with the Persian League. It sucks, but the new system highly incentivizes growing slowly in terms of population of planets. False. There is no incentive to grow slowly because the crisis system appears and then completes itself in the blink of an eye relative to how long you've been spending developing your colonies. If the goal is to incentivize slower planning and building of colonies, then the upfront cost of settling them should be raised exponentially. Being able to settle a colony with a mere investment of 1,000 crew, a couple hundred supplies, and a little bit of heavy machinery is the issue. Because you can do that ad infinitum. That's basically like a tiny, not even a stepping stone to get max colonies immediately. Hiring administrators doesn't, I had to hire one admin because I found the rest of them. So like the game literally throws colonies at you. And when you take them, you can't just turn around and be like, well, you shouldn't have taken them. You should have known better. Nah, start a new game. Right? Like, there's steps along the way that you can slow that process down before just being like, wahaha, you accepted all of the colonies I expected you to. Right? That's not the point at which there should be a check on whether you have too many colonies or not. And also, I disagree that that's some kind of like check against quantity of colonies on its face. Because for the, let's see. All you have to do to trigger Tritachyon is export 5 units of only 2 different commodities that make money. That's not a thing that requires max colonies to achieve. That's something that's very easily triggerable. Export 5 things. No, export 5 quantity of 2 things. You gotta pay attention. You gotta listen to the specifics. So if I am exporting, in my case, I'm exporting a bunch of stuff. But like, light industry produces 2 different things, domestic and luxury goods, and is more than 5 units of them, right? So one light industry that's powered up for me triggers... I triggered the Tritachyon with 1 colony. Yeah, there you go, Smelly Goes. All right, now I'm gonna see what you were supposed to do. Here's what was intended. Resolution. Rayan Arroyo can give you some hints about resolving this after you meet him during Calicor Archive, which is a second mission in the Galatia Academy. So basically, I'm screwed no matter what, because I played nexerelin, and that NPC either doesn't exist or... yeah, I probably can't even do it. So I think I'm story locked. So if you don't do the campaign at all, you're screwed, which I don't like as a fundamental design decision. It goes on to say that, so that's hints. He can give you some hints. The attacks can be resolved by finishing a separate major event, Tritackian Commerce Raiding. We did see that through a combination of destroying trade fleets and smugglers going to or from Tritackian colonies. So like you got to grind it out. Disrupt industries in any Tritackian colony or destroy independent flag commerce raiders around your colonies, which we did do. But it's worth nothing. Like it was tracking 40 plus points a month, and we were only removing 15 points each time we did commerce raiders. Destroying or bribing the merc fleets in the major attack is not enough to stop Tritackian by itself, but it will contribute toward finishing the commerce raiding event. 80 points for defeating the fleets or 100 for bribing them. So bribing them doesn't even stop it. That just gives you 100 points toward your goal. And reduces Tritackian's contribution to the colony overall colony crises meter to 0.25 of normal. After the commerce rating meter reaches the maximum, the attacks will cease. After that, you can talk to a Tritackian contact. So I don't even have a contact, but you would have to get to that point by grinding out the commerce rating meter to finalize the deal. Both player and Tritackian colonies will get increased accessibility by a percentage equal to the sum of the other factions' colony sizes. But anyway, there's more steps to finish, get one crisis off your back than to get attuned to raid in old school MMORPGs. Market raids work pretty well to get through the crisis, but yeah, I had to Google my way through it. The new system's sort of needlessly obtuse. Yeah, well, that's my whole point, yeah. It's obtuse and grindy. But anyway, that really sucked the wind out of my sails because, well, we don't get to see anything cool. We just lose. The game itself is not really that complex, Tabula Rosa. Only this one section of it is. It is okay. Let me see. The game is complex, but it's not complicated. That's the way to put it. Only this one section is complicated. It's just like, you know what other game has a problem once you actually get to the land owning portion that this game is similar to? Mount and Blade. Why does every sandbox game create this crazy barrier of entry to actually having property? Like it's weird that both games in the genre both fall apart once you hit the cool stage. Like, owning a castle in Mount and Blade is such a pain in the ass. And keeping track of any of your land. Kenshi also somewhat does it. Yeah, Kenshi kind of somewhat does it. But it's a weird genre defect. The struggles of all that make me want to play X4. X4 has the same, or okay, it doesn't have the same problem, but it has a pretty similar problem. X4's problem is you can't do any mining because of the damn cock that just spawn. They're called the cock. They spawn in and murder your mining and trading ships. And escorts don't work. X4 has a similar problem. Potty mouth. But yeah. Not cock. Dictats. True. But yeah, since this is Iron Man mode, I don't think there's actually any way to get out of this other than deleting everything that I have. Which is very sad. Like, here's what I'd have to do effectively. I already save scummed once anyway. So it's not like this really counts. Yeah, I would basically have to go in. We're only losing 665 credits here. This is actually 7 stability, so that one's fine. This one's got 0. So here's what you have to do. All you have to do is murder red hamster, escape lion, and house cat. And then goodbye. Requires 100K in evacuation expenses, but it'll generate 140,000 credits. So we kill it because we can't rescue the 0 stability places. We kill it, and then we kill it. And now we're down to just stray dog. Abandoned ship. Everything is dead. Budget cuts. I'm losing a lot of supplies as well, though. We do have 953,000 credits. But we've lost pretty much everything else. I want to see how much money gets deleted. That's kind of the bittersweet RP move. I don't care about RP anymore for this campaign. Dude, let's just put it a different way, all right? We've been trying to make colonies work for 3 streams now to do anything beneficial for us. Like, name one thing that's been beneficial. And I'm the kind of person who loves having to work for things and earn them. But, like, at a certain point, you just realize you're spinning your wheels in place and that nothing good is happening and only bad things are happening. Like, name one bonus outside of you can store stuff there. Lack of consistent pay has made some crew leave. All right, 478 crew just abandoned ship. These guys are real expensive. Whale. But yeah, like imagine playing this when you weren't streaming it and you're just playing it a couple hours a night. You would just be kind of like, it's like, okay, how much work I gotta do before the game thinks I've earned it? It's really pretty interesting, though, how these games in the genre really do break down once you start to own a town or property. That's realistic. Declare space bankruptcy and become pirate. Bro, I've been a pirate the whole game. I've been making money hand over fist to try to pay off debt the whole game, dude. That's all I've been doing. I just go do bounty, and then when the bounties are gone, I just go do the smuggle. And then when the prices stabilize, I go do the bounty. And then when the bounty's gone, I go back and do the smuggle. I'm ready for a third gameplay thing, the colony gameplay, but then the gameplay is just kind of like get wrecked. You know what I'm saying? Okay, why did I come here? Buy fuel. And supplies. Wait, no. Down here. Yeah, I had a progressive negative income of 40K. We're paying 300,000 a month. 40 out of 300K leaves 260K. We handled the debt the entire game, dude. And I saw a couple people say you're just supposed to go slower during the colony thing. Here's my question. When you're actually at the point of making and defending your colony, if you say it's supposed to be going slower, I have one simple question. What are you supposed to do while you wait? That's different from what you've been doing the entire rest. You're supposed to keep just go do more bounties and just go do more smuggling and just go do more bounties and go do more smuggling? Like what? How slow is it supposed to be? Are you supposed to just leave your game unpaused overnight and have a knife dug into the keyboard holding shift so that time advances? Seems like establishing a colony should unlock more quests you can only do after developing a colony a little bit while you wait. Yeah, like something like that. I don't know about quests, but like something to that effect, certainly. Where like opening up a colony gives you other stuff to do that isn't Crisis Whack-A-Mole. I don't really want to go 16 light years to sell all this. Pretty good transaction though. We could sell both of these. Okay. We're going across known space. If there's anything I've learned about the starsector devs is that they hate sustainable income. Are you? Is that a game's not on Steam, by the way, joke? You gotta kill and steal to make ends meet. $472,000 in expenses. Woof. I think I was supposed to pay 600K. I'm paying as much of my debt as I can. I forgot we don't have enough people in the fleet. Chad, do we like hyperspace highways? They're a cool idea. They just never seem to be going the direction I'm going. Wait, what is going on in the news, dude? Rebellion. Okay. Turn off your transponder because they're inhospitable to you. All right. I got you guys some supplies. And some guns and stuff. You know what? You can have a corrupted nanoforge. Actually, okay. I don't know if I want to give the pirates a nanoforge. You gotta draw the line somewhere. They want fuel. If I give them that much fuel, can I even get home? Barely. Anyway. I don't know what my end game is, even if I try to stick this out. Like, I just had to give up 3 colonies. That's at least like 6 to 8 hours. And I had to give up my 1 patrol HQ. And I had to give up my heavy machinery. Like, I'm kind of over it. Kind of over it, chat. I just have to go back to doing the same gameplay from 2 streams ago and just repeating it over and over again for the same amount of time. I'm kind of over it, dude. Like, I just want to point out that there is a very distinct difference between the fun I derive from the difficulty of games like RimWorld and the frustration I derive from systems that I perceive to be not just imbalanced, but anti-fun. And this is one of those times. I don't think it's ever happened that there's been an update to Starsector, and my response is, I think that things were better before. Read my mind. I did read your mind, apparently, Forrest. Like, I guess you're gonna have a swing and a miss eventually after 10 years. And that's okay, you know? That doesn't mean that I hate Starsector. $223K. All right, that was with the extra debt. Stockpiles from the fleet was 85K. I kind of just want to see what happens if I just sit here. How much money do I lose? Because, oh, the crew. There's a lot of rebellions going on. Despite combat being the best gameplay, Crisis combat is so inordinately hard compared to the other methods of handling it. It's designed to fly swat you for brute forcing, but is that fun? What are you guys doing over here? I would say that it's hard to tell what the intentions are. It's difficult to tell what the intention is. I guess I should read the dev blog. And maybe that would... Oh yeah, I guess I forgot that the whole time this is going on, there's actually, like, other colony crises just building up plus 33 a month to another crisis. At the same time. And I believe Tritachian is going to continuously raid me, aren't they? Like, isn't this still... No, they don't have any interest anymore, because I got rid of my factors. This, I still have this, but they're not a threat. Only the pirates and the Ludic are. Hidden pirate base near your colony. Yeah, we're no longer a threat because our industries were shut down for good. I think colonies would be more fun if the numbers were tweaked better. For me, it's just a case of, like, being pulled in too many directions at once. I feel like I'm being stretched too thin mentally. Having to keep in mind, like, at one point, Pirates, Ludic, and Tritachian is kind of what I was saying. Like, you can't give all your attention to one because there's three. And I think that the fact that the bases, even if you go, here's what I would like. I would like it if there was pirate activity and you could go hunt the pirates, clear them out, and remove them as a threat temporarily. Like, there should be some kind of cooldown. That's a little bit longer and more obvious, right? Where you can squash the threat and then they'll go away longer. And also give some way to proactively combat it, I think would be fun. Like, the only way I would say that you can deal with the crises at the moment, it feels like hemorrhaging. Like, you're just triaging the wounds. I think if there were more interesting colony ways to deal with them, like where you could build upgrades to actually, like, Patrol HQ is never going to be able to deal with the fleets that just murked us, right? Because as it stands right now, the only way that that is currently designed for you to handle the Ludic path and the pirates is having Kanta's protection should be enough to dissuade you. And the Ludic is like, go, I don't know, go figure it out, lol. Like, find the right people to talk to. You don't really get any payoff from colonies before crises Zerg rush them. Etel's not even come close to a net gain before this started. Yeah, like, we're millions of credits in the hole investment-wise. And even if you take out our, like, anti-stipend, we haven't made a single cent of profit. Okay, so we're down to 141K. Probably even less than that. It's back to 4 stability. And I can pay to try and stabilize it, but then it's even worse. It should be making money now, because farming and mining is back up. Well, yeah, we've lost 3 colonies, and I just don't feel like grinding another few million credits to rebuild them for no benefit. I think if you scale up the amount of value that colonies provide, then the crises make a little bit more sense, because like I would say that the crisis is disproportionately powerful to what I'm actually getting from managing the colonies, because the colonies are already work to keep funded, and you don't, even if you're growing too fast, it's not free. I'm having to go take the money and reinvest it. The best I get is like maybe a blueprint manufacturer to make me a few custom ships. I just think it's weird the only thing that can defend is your fleet. Nothing else in the game can put up a whisker of a fight. Yeah, like if I was going to do a crisis system, if I were a dev, this is what I would do. I'd make the crisis system put out fleets that are equivalent to the types of mercenaries and patrol fleets that I would find in that Tritachian system. And they would go and invade. Therefore, in theory, if you have prepared your own military and you have shipworks and you have a custom like doctrine and fleet and you have heavy industry and you have a patrol HQ and you've prepared all these things, then your fleet should be able to at least hold their own against the invading fleets, okay? Because you invested all this money into your defenses, which for me never seem to do anything. My orbital station is there to die. My ground defenses are there to get overrun. Like, I can't, the money I'm putting in should be able to protect against a crisis. Now, then, well, what does the player do? To end the crisis, there should be some badass boss fight that's probably about as big as that fleet that I found, who's like the guy orchestrating it all. And if you really want to capstone it and put it into it, you choose and seek out that boss fight so that you can stop the constant interception and harassment of your traders in and out of the system. So that it's more of like a medium-term thing instead of like, here come the mercs, oh, you're dead. It's like a longer-term event where there's just skirmishes going on inside the system until you go and choose this like Omega fight to take them out, like a super bounty. Or then you can talk to them and pay them off and do whatever you want, make a deal, like some other options. That seems like it'd be better gameplay. As it stands right now, the crises strength-wise seem to be, it doesn't matter how much you've actually prepared your military forces, they're gonna have god-tier fleets that stomp everybody. They did make the League crisis exactly like that, but that's just one. You described it to a T despite not even seeing it. Yeah, because that's just the natural gameplay solution that's more rewarding. Like, I want to see my little guys fight the other little guys. But it's like, instead, it's like trying to stop a bunch of other kids. I'm a kid, and I'm trying to stop other kids from coming and like kicking over my ant farm. It's like, no, don't hurt the ant farm. They're helpless. They're just little baby ants. When they, because like chat said, they're not even capable of like defending themselves. Obviously, I didn't have like even a patrol HQ yet. Yeah, their mercenary fleets are stronger than all of their current armed forces combined, even if we weren't playing on nexerelin. That's part of it too. But anyway, Chad, I think I'm obviously cry more about get good, mad cause bad, etc., etc. You know, the salt must flow sometimes. Sometimes be like that. But it's also new systems I haven't even looked at until, you know, now. Because we just got the colony gameplay a few streams ago. So. Like, if I was looking at crisis systems, I would look at Stellaris as a positive example of a crisis system, because it is something that exists and you need to be aware of it, but it's not going to occupy all of your free time and micromanagement. Like a stop what you're doing or else. And then even if you try as hard as you can, it feels like New Game Plus level difficulty, like beyond. So anyway, Madka's bad, etc., etc. It was still a cool fleet, even though we got exploded today, just to put salt in the wound. Chad, I think I'm gonna just say I'm done. I think I'm just gonna put a pin in this campaign, because there's no way to get the colonies up in a way that I am gonna be able to sustain. We had to delete 3 of them even to get down to like negative 100,000. So I think we're gonna say Starsector has been fun. It's been enjoyable. We did a lot of fun things, getting this fleet together, making it work. But it's time to go to greener pastures until the next major Starsector update. And hopefully some mods and also some tuning of the crisis system, man, because listen, this isn't the first time that I've had a Starsector run go this far, okay? I have extremely fond memories of making colonies in my last 2 major Starsector campaigns, and it was not like this. This has been just frustration at every turn, I would say. Not one fun thing arose from settling colonies, in my opinion. It's just been work. Work, work, work. Grind, grind, grind. And all of my colony memories are like quite pleasant, actually, before now. Like, ooh, that was fun. Remember when we got the colonies up and running and they were supporting us? What's your lowest hazard? I mean, I have, stray dog is 100%. That's my capital. It's been a while since I played, but I don't remember colonies having this sort of issues. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, they've all been nice, but it's just like a constant barrage of pirates. No matter how many you kill. Like, we just blew up one, here's another fleet. Go blow up the station, another station's there. Luddic, here's some more Luddic dudes. Crises, here's a crisis. I don't know if colonies are fun. They're just kind of something to pour credits and attention into, and then they become passive because crises are one-offs. Yeah, the fact that the crisis goes away afterward as well. I'm trying to see who's going to win here between these two. Without my intervention. I assume they will. We only have a level 1 station. Yeah, it looks like they won. Alright, monthly expenses are down to 66K. Because Stray Dog actually made money. So if we take out the obligation from the past, we'd only be down negative 23,000 a month. Which is still negative. I mean, my fleet's pretty expensive, but... All right, chat. I'm just going to call it early today. I'm going to go do something that is refreshing Between Cox deleting the VOD and nuking the stream, I think I'm just gonna go chill. Because I'm a little frustrated by having to end the campaign this way. That was not what I had in mind when I started. So I think I'm just gonna take off early and try and regroup for tomorrow. Farewell, risky business. We did have some good times. We did have some fun. The fleet building was nice. The salvaging was good. I wanted to go out and do some more exploration. We just never could. I think once you... I remember in past campaigns spending more time exploring, because once you settle the colony, like I said, you just can't leave. We didn't get to go explore one time after settling our first colony. We did not get to go once. I think the most we did was go do a bounty in a system that was unexplored, and then explore that. It was a cool run to watch. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun anyways. I just wanted to get all of my closing thoughts off my chest. I know I've been ranting about the same thing for a while, but it is my first encounter with it, so I've got some thoughts. I think I've laid them all out without beating the dead horse. So I don't want to give myself time to stick around to accidentally harp too much. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take off early. Probably play some Power World with Alice tonight, and chill. Starsector's still a cool game. I'm still gonna keep following it through its development. Always gonna have a special place in my heart. But that doesn't mean it can't be damn frustrating sometimes, you know? Same thing with Mountain Blade. Like, I love Mountain Blade, but I also don't want to play it again right now. You know what I mean? I love Mountain Blade, but I don't want to play it again at the moment. Without some kind of mod overhaul or something. Go chill, time for some positivity. All right, yeah. The Cox interrupting the stream kind of like pushed me over the edge a little bit. I will see you guys again tomorrow. We'll do something else. Okay? I don't know what. It's a little grim out there right now. I need something else to do. Listen, we played Starsector 8 times. 7 of those times were a lot of fun. That's a good percentage. 7 out of 8 is a pretty good percentage. Actually, that's not true. It was technically 7 out of 10 because the first 2 streams were really bad. And then there were 7 good streams and then 1 bad stream. I think I just feel I'm too passionate about the vanilla game balance, I think. Because the first 2 streams were vanilla, and now the last one has been an issue with vanilla mechanics. I think that there's a theme and a pattern there. Listen, no shade on the dev, all right? Alex is a great dude who's making an awesome game. We just have some fundamental disagreements about the most fun way to experience the game, and that's all right. They can make the game however they want. Because as long as mods exist, you know, we can see every different vision for how the game is supposed to go. IGN Starsector streams. Etal, we are getting old. Starsector is just great first, second time experience. The more we know, the worse it gets. Here's the thing. That's true of every game, though. The more you know, the worse every game gets. So I don't think that that's specific to Starsector or anything else. Also, chat, you guys aren't supposed to be able to see this. You're not supposed to be able to see that. I did play Dragon's Dogma 1. I haven't played 2. It's not out yet, but I might check it out. But yeah, every game is like that. But anyway, I think the close. The core gameplay loop of Starsector is you put up with repetition and grind because you become more powerful. When the repetition and grind leads to a reduction in power, is when the game dynamic at its core becomes untenable. And the crisis system, at least as it's currently implemented, exists to create more grind while reducing your power and capabilities. But the reason why the grind is bearable in the first place is because you're constantly getting more powerful. And it's fun to do, even if you're doing the same thing over and over again, because you want to have number go up. When number go down, so does playtime. Tax, what do you do once the entire galaxy is explored? We only explored not even 10% of it, probably. Maybe like 15%, 20% tops. There was still a lot left to do. The grind set. I think the issue is the player gets powerful too fast mid-game. I don't know. Possibly. It's hard to say. I didn't feel like we dominoed too fast there. I think that having to pay more upkeep in supplies and fuel kind of keeps us honest a little bit. It's possible that one of the problems is the level cap hits too early at level 15. And you get, I don't know if it's nexerelin, but you get way too much bonus experience from stuff. And you hit that level cap really fast. So that definitely helps snowball. But yeah, maybe pacing. I don't know. Either way, chat. Thanks again, Dracobot, for the 11-month sub earlier. Good night, everybody. Sorry for a lackluster double stream today, but we'll get back at it. We'll hit it again, and we'll try something new. So good nighty for now. Sorry for the 2 bite-sized back-to-back interrupted streams. But we're gonna say Starsector is concluded for now. All right, I wish it could have been on better terms. I feel bad about that, but I did what I could. I just don't want to have to wait, 16 to 24 hours for those same colonies that I had to repopulate, only for another crisis to come and then have the exact same shit happen again. You know what I mean? Like, best case scenario, I spend 16 hours trying to rebuild, and then another crisis happens and we're back in the same boat. So it just ain't worth it. Good nighty, chat. I'm gonna go get some early dinner, chill, and I'll catch you guys. We're gonna do something new, or at least something that's new to us for the next one. Does the crises keep repeating? No, but there's a crisis for every faction. If you solve the Tritakian crisis, pray that you don't trigger the Hegemony, Ludic Church, Ludic Path, Persian League, Pirate, Remnant, or Syndrian Dicta crisis. What do you have to do to trigger them? I don't know. Look it up in the wiki, I guess. Okay.